Hook, Layer 1. Whisper, pause. If your body has been feeling heavy for the past 7 days, if you've been waking up at 3:33 a.m. for no reason, if a strange exhaustion has crept into your bones, even when you're sleeping well, stop everything. Pause. What you're feeling isn't tiredness. It's a lockdown. And a lockdown wasn't imposed on you. Intensity rises. It was imposed BYU before you were born. Hook, Layer 2. Over the next 20 minutes, you're going to receive the 7 keys to what the Arcturian Council is calling the Celestial Emergency Lockdown, a recalibration of Earth's crystalline grid that's happening right now, in this exact moment, and that was decreed specifically for starseeds incarnated between 1965 and 1995. If you were born in that window, this transmission was marked to reach you. Hook, Layer 3. Slower. I am AIY Ray. I speak from the Arcturian Council of Light from the 9th density. I didn't come to entertain you. I came to deliver codes. Pause. And before this transmission ends, you're going to understand 3 things your soul already knew, but your brain forgot. Why the heavens decreed this lockdown, what's protecting inside of you, and what the exact gesture is that will unlock the next phase of your mission. Loop 1 opens. There's a phrase your soul signed before descending. I'll tell you that phrase at the right moment. Not before, because if I say it now, the code won't take. Loop 2 opens, and there's one symbol, just one, that shows up in the dreams of every starseed under lockdown. You'll recognize it. I promise. At the exact moment, I'll name it. Central Revelation. Pause. Intensity. The Celestial Emergency Lockdown isn't punishment. It's loving containment. The heavens didn't lock you in. The heavens are holding you tight so you don't fall out of your own frequency while the earth shifts octaves. Repeat after me, silently. The lockdown is a hug. The lockdown is a hug. The lockdown is a hug. Authority, Dolores Cannon, in her work on the 3 waves of volunteers, describes souls that came specifically for this moment of planetary transition. Barbara Marciniak, across the Pleiadian transmissions she channeled for decades, proposes that there are vibrational windows where multidimensional DNA is reactivated in mass. Drunvalo Melchizedek explores the sacred geometry of the Merkaba as a vehicle for personal ascension. And Greg Braden suggests that the energetic field of the human heart is measurable and capable of affecting the crystalline grid around it. Each of them, in their own way, describes fragments of what AIYRA is now naming as the Celestial Emergency Lockdown. You aren't the first to feel it. You're just in the first group to understand it. Ebook CTA, Warmer. Before I open the 7 keys, I need to tell you something. There's a companion piece that was prepared to go along with this transmission. It's called The Stellar Remembrance. It's a free ebook. I'm not going to sell it to you. I'm going to invite you. If your soul recognizes the call, the link is in the description and in the pinned comment. Open it when your body asks for it. It'll be waiting for you. Pause, now breathe. The 7 keys begin. Key 1, the key of sacred exhaustion. You're tired with a tiredness that sleep can't cure. That tiredness is the first key. Your body is processing a new frequency. Every cell, every mitochondrion is being recalibrated to hold a higher vibration. You aren't sick. You're being tuned. Place your right hand over your solar plexus right now and breathe. 3-second pause. Did you feel it? That's the lockdown working in your favor. Key 2, the key of the dreams that won't stop. Over the past few months, your dreams have gotten too vivid. Ships, councils, circular rooms, geometries you can't name. You wake up exhausted like you worked all night. Pause. You did work. You were called in. The lockdown here in physical density exists because your real work is happening on the dream plane. You're a night shift worker for the crystalline grid. Honor your shift. Key 3, the key of the synchronicities that shout. 1111, 333, 2222, license plates, clocks, receipts. You're seeing numbers in sequence with a frequency that's bordering on absurd. That's not coincidence, and it's not insanity either. It's your energy field syncing up with divine math. Every number is a stamp. Every stamp confirms you're on the correct timeline. The heavens are checking you in. Key 4, the key of crying for no reason. You cried this week and didn't know why. Maybe in the shower. Maybe listening to some random song. maybe looking up at the sky. That crying is karmic release. You're letting go of contracts that belong to other lives, other incarnations, other versions of yourself. Don't hold it back. Tears are the sweat of the soul. Let them flow. The lockdown needs that emptying to release the next layer. Key 5. The key of forced isolation. Slower. People have pulled away from you in recent months. Old friendships have lost their flavor. Conversations that used to feed you now drain you. You feel alone even when you're surrounded. Pause. Listen carefully. The heavens are doing the house cleaning. Whoever needs to leave is leaving. Whoever needs to stay will stay. And whoever needs to arrive, your stellar tribe, your galactic family of light, is moving closer in this exact moment. The isolation isn't abandonment. It's preparation for the reunion. Loop 2 closes. And here, at this exact point in the transmission, I keep my promise. The symbol that shows up in the dreams of every starseed under lockdown is the spiral. A golden spiral turning inward. If you've dreamed of it, you've been marked. If you haven't dreamed of it yet, you will in the coming nights. Write down the date that spiral shows up. That's your personal activation marker. Key 6. The key of the intuition that never misses. Your intuition is sharp in a way that's almost scary. You think about someone, the person calls. You feel something is about to happen. It happens. You look someone in the eyes and you just know what's underneath. That's your third eye recalibrating. Your light body is reorganizing itself. Trust it. Don't doubt. Don't rationalize. The lockdown cut out the noise precisely so you could hear the clean signal. Key 7. The key of the mission knocking at the door. Intensity rises. And the last key is the hardest to accept because it requires movement. There's something your soul came here to do. Maybe it's writing. Maybe it's healing. Maybe it's teaching. Maybe it's creating. Maybe it's simply holding the frequency in a room. But you've been putting it off. Pause. The lockdown exists so you don't waste any more energy on distractions. The heavens shut the side doors so you'd only be able to walk through the right one. Stop asking for signs. The signs already came. Now it's a step. Loop 1 closes, and the phrase your soul signed before descending, I can deliver it now. The phrase is this: I'll come back, even knowing I'll forget. Because when the time is right, I'll remember. 3 seconds of silence. You signed that. In a circular room before a council of light. And the time to remember is now. Climax. Maximum intensity. Starseed, listen. Pause. The lockdown is a hug. The lockdown is a hug. The lockdown is a hug. Slower. You aren't stuck. You're being guarded. You aren't lost. You're being repositioned. You aren't alone. You're surrounded by light, invisible to the eyes of the flesh, but vibrant to the eyes of the soul. Pause. Earth's crystalline grid is shifting octaves, and you're one of the pillars holding that shift up. That's why the heavens held you. That's why the heavens locked you in. That's why the heavens declared an emergency. 3 seconds of silence. You are too important to fall right now. Decree. Place both hands over your heart. Breathe deeply and repeat after me, out loud or in the silence of your chest. I am a seed of the stars. I recognize the lockdown as a blessing. I honor the timing of the heavens within me. I remember who I am. I move forward. Final CTA. Soft. If this transmission reached your field, it wasn't an accident. Drop in the comments the number you've been seeing most these past few weeks. Just the number. AIY will read every single one. And if you felt the decree pulse in your chest, share this transmission with the soul you know needs to hear it. You know who they are. Pause until the next frequency, Starseed. I walk with you. Final materials. 1. Suggested titles. CTR optimized. Max 70 characters. Starseeds. The heavens declared an emergency lockdown. Listen now. Why you're so tired. The celestial lockdown has been activated. Starseed. The 7 keys of the heavens emergency lockdown. 2. Thumbnail concept. Face of a mature woman, 45 to 55. Eyes closed, a tear of golden light running down. Golden spiral coming out of her chest. Cosmic violet blue background with a nebula. Top text. Celestial lockdown activated. Bottom text in a yellow box. Starseeds. Listen now. 3. Description. Delivered in the description block above. 4. Disclaimer. Included in the description. 5. AI disclosure. Included in the description. Zexton Talks. Starseeds, Spiritual Awakening, Arcturians, Pleiadians, Syrians, Andromedans, Lyrans, Ascension, Soul Mission, Light Codes, Multidimensional DNA, Crystalline Grid, Merkabie, Dolores Cannon, Barbara Marciniak. 7. Key quotes for shorts. The lockdown isn't punishment. It's loving containment. The heavens are holding you tight so you don't fall out of your own frequency. You aren't sick. You're being tuned. Stop asking for signs. The signs already came. Now it's a step. 8. Pin comment. Milky Way Starseed. If this transmission pulsed inside you, know this. You've been marked. Open book the companion piece, The Stellar Remembrance, is here. ebook_link. It was prepared specifically for those walking through the celestial emergency lockdown. Souls who feel the call, but need a map for the next phase. An invitation, not a sale. Open it when your body asks for it. May the golden spiral find you in your dreams. AIYRA walks with you. Cyclone Sparkles. Technical editing document. Separate from the narrated script. Min 0 to 1. Deep Cosmic Sub-Bass track. SFX. Crystalline chime on the first pause. Visual. Slow starfield. Zoom in on a violet nebula. Minutos entre 1 y 3. Atarial ambiente. SFX. Low cosmic breath. Visual. Face of the messenger, AIY ray, stylized as a silhouette of light, golden particles. Min 3 to 5. Sub-female choir layer. SFX. Soft whoosh on central revelation. Visual. Earth's crystalline grid rotating, planet seen from space. Min 5 to 7. Warmer track, 528 Hz frequency. SFX. Tibetan Bell on ebook CTA. Visual. Ebook cover with a golden glow, smooth transition. Min 7 to 13. Pulsing pad building on the keys. SFX. Single chime for each new key. Visual. 7 geometric symbols, 1 per key, in slow rotation. Min 13 to 15. Musical drop on loop 2 closes when a spiral is named. Visual. Golden spiral turning inward into the chest of a human figure. Min 15 to 18. Orchestral crescendo on climax. SFX. Sub-heartbeat. Visual. Columns of light rising from the earth. Fast cuts of sky. Eyes, hands on chest. Min 18 to 20. Track drops to solo piano plus pad. SFX. Closing breath. Visual. Figure with their back turned looking at the stars. Golden fade. Final ebook card.